What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to Treebeard's Toy Box. And today, I am very excited to be taking a look at this brand new DC Multiverse, the Batman 2022 Catwoman action figure from McFarlane Toys. And before we get going here, if you like what you see, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And a shout out to my buddy Joe for finding these today at Target. And man, oh man, am I stoked to have this in hand. I don't know about all of you, but I am really excited to check out this new Batman movie. So here we have our standard McFarlane Toys packaging here with our giant window here in the front where you can see the figure and all the accessories. And we get the DC Multiverse logo here. And I absolutely love this logo they have for the new Batman movie. I am really digging that. So get that there, and then we get that again on the top there. For this side, we just have a continuation of the front window there, along with the DC Multiverse logo here, Catwoman there, and then onto the back of the packaging here, we do get this image of the figure here, and that's going to be the same image that we see on the card that is included on the inside that I will be leaving on the inside. So, and then we get our other figures here. We've got Batman, the Penguin, the Riddler, and then the Bat Cycle, which we're also going to be taking a look at Batman and the Bat Cycle here after this. So, but I was most excited about this Catwoman figure. So, yeah. And for this side here, we get another Batman logo here, and Catwoman, the Batman, and down at the very bottom, we get another McFarlane Toys logo there. So here we have one final look at the front of the packaging here. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and open this up and check this beauty out. And here we have Selina Kyle out of the packaging, played by the beautiful Zoe Kravitz. And yeah, I think this figure looks pretty great. There are some things that I think that McFarlane is doing to improve what they've done in the past, but there's also a lot of the same things that we're used to seeing from McFarlane. So, but overall, I do love the design of the suit. I think it looks really good. We get a lot of nice textured details. Her face looks pretty decent for what you see. You're just seeing her eyes, and they look okay. I'm pretty happy with them. But the rest obviously is hidden under the mask. I'm sure we'll get another version of her that is unmasked that you'll have to pay extra for. But definitely keep a look out. I don't know what is up with McFarlane and their eyes looking off to one side, but it's gotten pretty bad. I mean, it's become a meme in itself, you know. All the Batman figures were looking off to one side, so Catwoman here isn't so bad. So I'm actually really happy with how she turned out. And I'm not positive, but it looks like they might be packing her one per case along with the Riddler. I'm not positive. And then it looked like they had 3 Batman figures. But yeah. One of the things I was talking about with McFarlane definitely making some improvements, it looks like they've got these little covers here for her unsightly wrist joints there. They haven't done away with them. There's still the ball pegs that they use, those weird ratchet joints, but they at least covered those up for this figure. So that's a nice touch, but they didn't do that on the ankles, unfortunately. So maybe one day they will start using something else for their wrist and ankle articulation. But this is definitely a start in the right direction. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about her couple accessories that she comes with. So we'll set her aside. And she is a little tough to stand due to those ankles and just the design of her feet. As you see, she's standing now, so that's wonderful. The one main accessory she comes with is her whip here. which, funny enough, on the back of the packaging and on her trading card for the photo, there is definitely it's the same style, same design, but in the photo it's all curled up, and you can't curl this one up, so it's definitely a different whip. So I don't know if that will be with the other version we'll probably see. I'm not positive, but for now we get this one. It's okay, nothing mind-blowing. And then we also get a stand, and the stand that comes with her just says DC on it. There's only a DC logo, no Batman logo. And she comes with her trading card. And if you have not watched one of my reviews of the McFarlane DC Multiverse figures, I will let you know that I usually leave the stand and the trading card inside due to how they package them. Instead of slicing them out, I just keep them in the packaging to keep them in a little better condition. But yeah, that is it for accessories: the stand, the trading card, and the whip. So now let's go ahead and move right along to articulation. So for articulation on Catwoman, we'll start off here at the top, and we've got a dumbbell for the top of the neck, and we've got a little bit of rotation here and a little bit of tilt, but not much else. It's actually quite hindered, unfortunately. We do see her skin tone for her neck here, which is nice. I thought that was going to be all black. I like that. And that also tells me I have a feeling we're going to get an unmasked version at some point. So hopefully the face turns out okay on that. And we get a hinge and a swivel for the shoulders here. We do get a butterfly joint in there. And we're going to get a bicep swivel on a female figure, which is always nice. Double jointed elbows. That is nice as well. Nice range there. We're going to get a hinge and swivel for the wrists, and those are on those same ratchet joints we normally get, but this time around they have covered them with a little overlay piece, so doesn't completely fix the problem, but it's a nice touch. And we get this diaphragm swivel here. Decent amount of motion, not the best, that's okay. And we get another cut at the waist, but not much is going on there, so I'm going to try and heat that up again, but I already heated her up and still not getting much there, and I don't want to force that. So, and for the hips, we go up that far and out that far. We get that slight bit of thigh rotation there, but it's not even a thigh cut. It's just very, very slight. And then we get double jointed knees, and she can kick her own butt. And then we get these ratcheted enormous balls for the ankles, and I hope they decide to eventually do something different there, because I have never been a fan of that. So we do get the hinge and the rocker for the ankle, but those just, they never seem to line up. Not a fan of these ratchet joints here. And then we're also going to get our toe articulation there. And you know, it's nice to have, but I rarely use that, so. But there you have it for Catwoman's articulation. Pretty standard, I would say. Nothing mind-blowing, a bit hindered in spots, but it's, you know, what we've come to expect from McFarlane Toys. So, no surprises. You know, it's not horrible. Could be better. But yeah, that's it. So let's go ahead and I guess I'll do a couple size comparisons here, but you know, size comparisons are always a little off with McFarlane Toys because you know, I don't think anything is really in scale with each other. It's all over the place, you know. So first up, let's go ahead and check her out with my dude Peacemaker. And I don't know if all of you have had a chance to check out Peacemaker yet, but I'll tell you what, it is phenomenal. It is some of the best television I have ever seen, and maybe the best intro in television history. That is just my humble opinion. This scale actually looks pretty close. I'm not positive on their heights, but it at least makes sense. Sometimes with McFarlane, it makes no sense. But yeah, this is the Target exclusive unmasked Peacemaker figure. And, you know, the promo images were awful. And if you actually get to look between a few figures in the store, I found one that wasn't that bad. So yeah, the figure got some hate, but I'm happy to have him, mainly because the show's so amazing. So, but yeah, there you have Selina Kyle and Peacemaker hanging out. Here she is next to another female figure from McFarlane Toys, and this is the Harley Quinn from the James Gunn Suicide Squad. And, you know, I'm not sure with the heights on these two. They're not, I think they're probably close. Harley might be a little too tall, but I'm not positive. But I think they look good next to each other. Here she is next to the McFarlane Toys Birds of Prey Harley Quinn that just came out. And finally, here she is next to Ben Affleck's Batman from Zack Snyder's Justice League. And coming up next on the channel, I will be taking a look at the new Robert Pattinson Batman from the upcoming film. And once I do that, then we'll take a look at him next to Catwoman to see how they look together. And for more size comparisons, be sure to check out D Hunter's reviews, because that dude does size comparisons like no other. And I will be sure to leave a link in the description below. So, but that's it for my size comparisons. So overall, I am really happy to add this Catwoman figure to my collection. I think that McFarlane did a fantastic job here. I am very excited to check out this new Batman movie. And I think that Zoe Kravitz is going to kill it. I think she is going to be a great Catwoman. But we shall see. It's definitely not a perfect figure. It's a little clunky, but that's just the design of McFarlane Toys. I would probably give her a 7 out of 10 just due to the lack of accessories and, man, those darn ankles, those ratchet ankles. So they still need to work on some issues, but she is still a pretty darn good figure. So if you were excited for this new Batman movie, or just a fan of Catwoman, or just a fan of Zoe Kravitz, then I highly recommend this figure. She is just now starting to hit targets, so if you get lucky, you might just find her out there. And she's ringing up about, after tax, I think $21.49. So, but yeah, I think that's going to do it. As always, thank you so much for watching. And if you did like what you saw, please remember to hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell on the way out so you know when I got new videos coming. And until next time, take good care.